again, everybody, and welcome back to Fujite's Blitz, and this is a special, realistically. I mean, this is the ACES gallery, but it's not the ACES of the week, and it's almost Hall of Famers. These are just games that have got massive, massive damage, and are just outside the Hall of Fame. And kicking us off is Bushcraft of the clan ALBAC, rolling out in the SU-12254, the Russian Tier 9 TD on the EU server. Now, every single replay in part 1 is only with TDs, and boy are these some fantastic games. And whilst they didn't make the Hall of Fame, they are literally by a hair's breadth just outside. Anyway, back to Bushcraft rolling out in his SU-12254. This is a fantastic TD. It truly, truly is. This is the tank that leads you to the 263, the Tier 10 TD on the Russian line. The big difference here, I mean, for a T9 TD, I mean, this thing is just stupendous. It's got a fantastic turn of speed, it's got a fantastic gun, and it has a fantastic armor profile. This tank is just brilliant. I love this tank. This is by far one of my favorite Tier 9 TDs. And as you can see here, Bushcraft, bless him, is in a Tier 10 game effectively. He's up against some pretty stiff competition, but this little TD can really hold its own. I mean, I really can't emphasize how fantastic this tank really is. I mean, look at that. I mean, it just dishes out the damage as if it's going out of fashion. You're getting rolls of 448 there into that poor old Conqueror and that poor old E3. I mean, this is what you should... I mean, he's playing this quite aggressively. He's already dished out over 3,000 damage in this thing. Okay, he's had a few hits put into him, mainly by those Tier 10s over there. Thankfully not the Death Star. Mainly from that Pitbull, the M48. But he's done really well here. He's taken a kill, he's done just over 3,000 damage. Okay, he's bounced nothing yet, but he's been in the thick of the action. Okay, he's only got one kill, but he's been actively assisting in taking out 3 really crucial tanks. I mean, the E3's gone, the Conqueror's gone, the T-54's gone. That's 3 tanks down. Okay, his team have lost 2 tanks, and there's some pretty formidable tanks still out there. We've already know there's a Death Star, we've seen him earlier, and we know there's an M48 because we see him earlier as well. We don't know where the other tanks are yet, nobody's really spotted them up. So Bushcraft is doing the right thing. He's biding his time, and there you go, there is a Grilly. What can he do? He can roll 475 into the front of that Grilly with a very nice HE roll. I mean, this is just fantastic gameplay. Again, he didn't get the kill, but he's absolutely instrumental in taking a shed load of damage from that opponent. There is another... Oh, he's just dropped off the map. That's a shame. He's just getting ready to line up to blast him into Kingdom Come. Oh, hello. There's a Kampfpanzer 70. Oh, hello again. There you are. M48 pattern. Oh, that's a miss. That's a shame. There's the Kampfwagen 70. He's going to present his side, and he's going to get knocked for 446 just for good measure. So Bushcraft is now up to 4,116 damage. That's what the count says. He's doing well. I mean, he's been, like I said, he's still in the thick of the action. He's putting shots in left, right, and centre. There's the Kampfwagen. Yeah, that's okay. It's a really nice roll, 570. He's giving them a hard time. They are being whittled down left, right, and centre. They've already lost 4 tanks. It's 3 against 5. Bushcraft, okay, he's lost half his hit points. He's still incredibly healthy, and he is still eager for more damage. He's only got 1 kill. Boy, over 4,000 damage with 1 kill. Guys, this is how you should be. This is a true TD support tank. Another kill gone, not his, but he didn't get any shots in onto that pattern, unfortunately. So I can't really give him the benefit of being active in the destruction of that tank. They've now got 2 tanks left. They've got the Kampfwagen 70 which is there, and they've got a Death Star. Hello, Campfire. Oh, look at that! What a fantastic bounce! I mean, this tank. I mean, this is aggressive move. Again, he didn't get the kill, but he gets some assistance there. He's now done over 5,000 damage. This is on for a fantastic game. We already know he's going to get the mastery. I mean, when you dish this much damage out, you're active this much. The XP is well within the bounds of the Ace mastery. What else can he do? I mean, 5,000 damage, not enough really to get you close to the Hall of Fame in this tank. What can he do? There's a Death Star left. He's already loaded. He knows the Death Star is facing the other way. The Death Star rolls down. Big mistake. Can Albert Bushcraft get a shot? Oh, it's a miss. Oh, that's a damn shame. Really tricky shot to pull off. He gave it his best. He gets a 400 odd roll into him there, and he's still on the prowl. And there you go, kill number 2. Fantastic. That is a great game. Really well played. Rolls out with 5,788 damage, 2 kills, a shed-load of credits, and a shed-load of medals. That is a fantastic game, and I really want to thank my good friend Albert Bushcraft of the clan ALBAC for kindly sharing his replay. Next up, I have a really good friend of mine, vollyvonkerr of the clan MTV, rolling out in my favourite, second favourite, realistically, Tier 10 TD, the Object 268, the Russian TD. I mean, this tank is just unbelievably fantastic. And, I mean, vollyvonkerr is a good player at the best of times. And a tank that, in my opinion, can be considered almost OP. I mean, this is going to be a good game. It's a formidable TD. And if you know how to play it, boy, is this tank just a dream to play. Okay, sometimes it goes drastically wrong. But when you look at the Tier 10 TDs, I mean, this thing has just got an amazing gun. It has armor, unlike some of the other TDs. I mean, okay, you've got the 2 American TDs, but their damage count is pretty low. And you've got the JP E100, which does have armor and fantastic gun as well, with massive damage. But then you've got the likes of the Death Star, which no armor really. The Grilly, no armor really. And you got the 263, which has got great frontal armor. But this thing has got everything going for it. It's got a great gun. It dishes out shed loads of damage. It's got fantastic armor. It's got a good turn of speed, and it will bounce things. But not only that, I mean, already he hasn't killed anything yet, and he's already over 3,200 damage. I mean, this is a brilliant tank. And if you're a good player and you know how to play it, it can be almost OP. This is like the ISU 152 it Tier 10. And boy, it's you know, again, it's one of those tanks that I just cannot overemphasize how fantastic it really is. And if you know, I play this tank in Tier 10 tournaments because it is brilliant. It really is an amazing tank. And once you understand its armor profile, you understand you can bounce. I mean, look at that. The gun is just brilliant. Now we're over 4,000 damage. He still hasn't killed anything. But he's whittling all these He's basically farming damage from the red team. And they're letting him finally get a kill. He's now up to 5,000 odd damage. I mean, this is on for a massive damage game. There are 3 tanks left. One of them is that E100 Stalwart. What's he going to do? He's going to whack a huge roll into the Stalwart. That's just brilliant. And the E100 is in a world of pain, realistically. I mean, vollyvonkerr's not a one-shot by any... Oh, that's a shame. He just tracks him. But look at this. He's going to play aggressively. The E100's like, ooh, shouldn't have done that. That was a bad shot. He's aiming for that lower plate, trying to get it in through the engine grill. Oh, another massive roll, 700. He's now up to 6,700 damage. He's bounced nothing. E100 finally goes. He didn't get the kill. He's only got 1 kill so far, but he's done 6,700 damage in this thing. He's got next to no hit points left. There's only 1 tank left. It's the Mouse, which he was giving a hard time to earlier. There's the Mousey, and the Mouse is gone. 7,000. 400 damage, 2 kills, and that is literally just shy of a Hall of Famer. I mean, look at that. That's just brilliant. A well-deserved mastery and a massive, massive damage game. I love that game, and it's a fantastic game, realistically. If you want to play the Object 268, guys, that's how you play it. It's brilliant. Next up, some noob called Fujite 555. Oh, hang on a minute. That's me, of the clan FTC1, rolling out in the Jagdpanzer E100, the German Tier XTD, again on the EU server. Now, this is by far my favourite Tier XTD. Why? Well, for lots of reasons. Firstly, it has got a great gun. It's got a fantastic armor profile. This thing will dish out similar amounts of damage as the Death Star, but it will do it quicker, and it will do it behind and fully encased in a shed load of German Krupp steel. I love this tank. I'm always debating whether it's the 268 or this tank that I love the most in Tier X in the TD line, and this one just pips it. Now, okay, this replay has already featured on Martin Dogger's channel, but it's my replay, and I've never ever put it on my channel. I was going to use it as part of the Jagdpanzer E100 review, but that's nowhere near ready to be done, so I thought, damn you all to hell, I'm going to show it in a massive rolls of the week sort of replay. Now, okay, I get a bit lucky in this game. Okay, I'm camping at the back, but now I'm moving. I've done over 3,000 damage, and the enemy have just let me farm them. That's why I love the JP100. Look at that. Bounce after bounce. I mean, I've done 3,000 damage. I've bounced 700. I've now taken a kill. I've done 4,000 damage, taken 1 kill. They think they know where I am. I'm moving now. I'm on the move. I'm getting out of there. I'm heading towards that sea cap. I know there are some enemies still around there. There's a Leo there somewhere. In fact, there he is. Hello, goodbye. And actually, it wasn't Leo. That was the AMX-50. The Leo's already gone. So I've taken 2 kills. I've done, 5,000 damage. I bounced over 1,000. Oh, I'm getting shots in over there from... Look at this. The gun depression's pretty pants on this thing. I want that IS-8. I want to hurt him, and I do. I set him on fire. And I get over 1,140 odd damage there. Somebody else steals my kill, but that's not a problem. But I've now done over 6,000 damaged. I've bounced 1,500. I've taken 2 kills, and now I'm going to cap a base. You can't accuse me. Okay, I camped a little bit at the beginning, but if the red team are going to present themselves like that and just basically walk in front of my gun, then you can't blame me for camping. I've been pretty instrumental in the game, I think. And, you know, this is why I love this tank. Okay, it's a bit slow. Okay, it's big. But it dishes out, as I said, it's, you know, equivalent damage to a Death Star, but it does it with armor. And it does it quicker. I mean, hello, Kampfwagen 17, what can I do to you? I can stick a 750 roll into the front of you, knocks me up to 7,000 odd damage. I've still bounced 1,500. I think somebody else is going to get that kill. I want that kill. I need that kill. I'd like to get 3 kills. Oh no, you're rolling away. Let's get him. Yeah, got him. What a big roll that was, 54. So, 1 tank left, and it's the Object 268. Is it a 268? I think it's a 268. My eyesight is sort of on the way out, but it happens when you get older. And I'm telling you, my reading glasses just aren't as good as they used to be. Hello, it is a 268. Oh no, it's a miss. Oh, that would have been another 700 roll. That would have pushed me closer to the 8,000 mark. That would have been nice. That would have been lovely. I would have been happy with that, but I'm happy with this game anyway. 7,165 damage, bounced 1,570, took 3 kills, took a cap, get a mastery, and a shed load of everything else. I love that tank, and I'm pretty proud of that game. And I don't care what anybody says. Anyway, last up, really good friend of mine, Foxinus Potens of the clan BPS, rolling out in the Foch 155, the French Tier 10 TD, again on the EU server. Now, I admit, I don't have this tank yet. I'm still grinding this line. But this tank is pretty formidable. I mean, frontally, its armor is really, really good. Okay, the sides and the rear, pretty thin. Gun, it's fantastic. I mean, it will dish out a lot of damage. It'll do it in a nice amount of time, and you know, it's pretty accurate. But look at that frontal armor. I mean, he's just bounced over 600. He's done 600. He's actually bounced more than he's dished out. Dished out 614, bounced 640. That frontal armor on this thing is huge. Okay, you see the optics at the top. I mean, that's a really, okay, that's weak as hell. But that is a really tricky shot to make. Yeah, and you see there, if you turn your back to him or you turn your sides to them, then yes, you will be penned, because the sides and the rear on this thing are pretty paper thin. The front of this tank, however, is unbelievable. Now, Foxy has been on my channel a few times. He's a damage machine, as you know. He already has his Chieftain Mark 6 in the Hall of Fame with just shy of 9,000 damage. And, you know, he's just a damage monster. And I was really looking forward to this game, because he will show me how to play a tank I don't have yet, and a tank that I really want. I mean, look at this, just keeps farming 600 damage into all these big tanks, the IS-7, the Mouse. I mean, this is just brilliant. And he's sticking the front of that, he's protecting his side with the rocks in the slope. He's sticking the front of the tank right in the danger zone towards that Mouse. The Mouse doesn't have any option but to advance upon him. Realistically, he's not going to get anything if he just keeps frontally on, but he makes a mistake, allows Foxy to get round him. The Mouse just can't do anything. He's doomed. Utterly doomed. Foxy's now thinking Mouse or E100, and it's a tough call. So he leaves the Mouse, and now he focuses on the E100, letting his toonmate hopefully clear up that Mouse in the IS-4, which is Bellatrix Potens, by the way, another good friend of mine. And here he goes. He's going to give this E100 a tough time. And you can see that the E100 is just like, oh, what can I do? Okay, he gets a nice roll in there. Fox is just backing him away, and finally gets the kill. And as you can see there, Bellatrix also gets the kill on the Mouse. So he's now up to 4,000 odd damage. He's taken 1 kill. He's been in the thick of the action. He's been instrumental in farming damage from the Mouse and others. And now he's going to give this Jag Tiger a hard time. And then he decides, well, actually, I can't be bothered. I'm now going to help out my toonmate, because my toonmate's in a bit of problems, and somebody else can deal with the Jag Tiger. Hello, E3. Goodbye, E3. I mean, that is just fantastic. No, my life. I mean, the E3 just didn't know what was coming. I mean, that was just a fantastic HE roll. Now he's looking at that 268. Hello, 268. Okay, you're going to pen me at the front because you've got a fantastic gun too. But we're both one-shots. It's all about who can load first. And you can see here that his toonmate, Bellatrix, is coming in to help. And hello, put the HE in, take you out. There you go. Kill number 3. Just over 7,000 damage. What a fantastic game that was. I mean, I'd like to thank Foxy Potens. And look at that, Bellatrix did a load of damage as well. So that's really good toon play. Anyway, as I was saying, I'd like to thank Foxy Potens of BPS, vollyvonkerr of MTV, Bushcraft of ALBAC, and myself of FTC1 for kindly sharing their replays. That's it, guys. I mean, those are fantastic games. If you want to know how to play these TDs, you really should look at those games and take some hints and tips. With that, if you've got any decent replays, send them to me, fujitesblitz@gmail.com. By all means, comment and like, and please subscribe. It costs you nothing and it makes me happy. And with that, I will say my usual, stay safe out there, have fun on the battlefield, and happy tanking, because that's what it's all about. Having fun and being happy.